Shh, it's a secret. Yeah, that's the name of my first book that I wrote, called Shh, It's a Secret. That book was written to, how would I say, get people to look at things that we don't want to talk about. Hence the name, Shh, It's a Secret. Things that we don't want to discuss, things that we want to keep hidden, things in our families that have been taboo to talk about. We know it's there. We know that Uncle so-and-so, is gay, but nobody wants to talk about it. We know that cousin so-and-so, none of the little girls want to be around him because he molests them. But we don't want to talk about it. We don't like to talk about uncomfortable subjects like incest and witchcraft and spousal abuse and addiction and things like that. We don't like to talk about those things, but that's what this book is all about. All those things that we try to keep secret, like the family secrets that we don't want anybody to know about or discuss, or we try to sweep under the rug. That's what this book is about. It goes into subjects like, again, spousal abuse, incest, witchcraft, promiscuity, so many things that it deals with. Homosexuality, abuses of different kinds. Talks about what the Bible says, why the Bible says these particular sins are wrong. But it doesn't just stop there. I know many times we're in the church, we just preach, oh, this is wrong, and that's wrong, and you're going to hell if you do that. But we don't give any solutions. One of the things that I learned from years of learning deliverance and getting people delivered is that everything has a root. Just like a tree, the tree in your yard has a root, and you can cut that tree down, but if you never kill the root, it'll grow back up at any given time. And so the book is about exposing these issues and then pulling them up by the root. Exposing the issue and then pulling them up by the root, and making people acknowledge and talk about things that they just don't want to talk about, but the enemy is having a field day behind the scenes. As a profession, I was a police officer for a while, and one of the things that I saw close up as it pertains to the book is spousal abuse. I saw the abuse, I didn't quite understand why a woman would go back to a man that has put his hands on her repeatedly, and she would continue to go back, until I actually looked at the story of Samson and Delilah in a different way. Why would Samson keep going back and laying in her lap, and she asked him what's his secret to his strength, and he tells her just anything. He tells her a lie, and then he looks up and people are coming in to capitalize on whatever she told him. And then he would go right back to her again. She's trying to get you captured, or she's trying to find out, and you go right back. And then eventually he did actually give her his secret. So it helped me to understand the dynamic of spousal abuse and why people find it hard to walk away from. So these are the kind of issues that book deals with. What would I want to accomplish from releasing a book like this? Just seeing people get delivered, seeing people and families eradicate these kinds of behaviors out of their families, exposing and saying, listen, this won't take place in my family. I will not, as a man or as a woman, as a father or mother or uncle or aunt, allow this behavior to continue. And this is what God says about it. Deals with incest, and we will not allow that to continue in our family. We'll break that generation curse. And so that's what I would like to see accomplished. Again, if it becomes a bestseller, fine, that's good. But if not, again, that's up to the Lord. But those who read it, I would hope that they would read it all the way to the end so that they can see how to be delivered. That's my main focus, is that people get delivered. I'm working on a new book. Actually, I have two books that I'm working on to come out after this one. One is called The God-Made Millionaire. We were talking about self-made millionaires. No, I want to be a God-made millionaire. Anything that God gives you, no man can take away. Whom God blesses, no man can curse. Whom he curses, no man can bless. So I want to be a God-made millionaire. And then the other one is called the Worshipper's Manual. Basically just a manual or a book on how to get into the presence of God and just know who he is. So that's what I'm doing. As an author, pray for me. That's something new to me, but God's gonna get the glory out of it.